Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate, and today I have a Sims 4 speed build. As a lot of you may know, my schedule has changed recently, and we will now be moving all Sims related things to Wednesday. And on Mondays we have Minecraft Mondays, and then on Fridays we'll be streaming live on Twitch. My Twitch link is down in the description below, as are all my other social medias, should you guys feel the want or need to come check me out live or follow me around on social media. I love that. It's so much fun. If you guys hear anything strange, my dog is playing with a toy that he super duper is obsessed with today, so sorry about that, but I don't want to rain on his parade, so hopefully none of that gets recorded. Today we have a modern build, and I know that's not usually my thing. I usually go more traditionally like Victorian or lately medieval. I thought we might kind of mix things up a bit today as I attempt to do a modern build. This is my first modern build that I've done in a very long time, but I got very inspired to do one because I've seen these a long time ago, but in the debug menu, they're in the eco lifestyle, to be more precise, debug menu, there are these yellow like steel beam items, and I really have been wanting to use them pretty bad. So I decided to finally use them in this build, and I basically created a black and yellow modern shipping container home. And I really wanted to go yellow because the steel beams are yellow and you can't change the color on that swatch, which was fine by me. I think yellow and black go together very well. Obviously, there's a whole song after it, so it's gotta look good somewhere. And at first, I was thinking that this could be a bachelorette's pad, and then I got to thinking this just might be my dream modern home. I say dream modern home because I have a dream Victorian home, I have a dream all the other kinds of homes. I even have like a farmhouse dream home, so I'm not opposed and I'm not stuck to just one style. I definitely respect them all. However, if I did have to choose a house that I could afford and live in, it would probably be modern. Just something about the clean lines, something about it is just amazing. I absolutely love modern. I will be sure to put the image that I used on Pinterest as my inspiration because I came across it and it was one of those pictures where immediately I was like, okay, done. We're building that in The Sims. So I hope you guys enjoy my modern build. Like I said, I haven't done one in quite a while and actually did not think I would be inspired to do another one for a very long time, but here we are, and I had a ton of fun with this. I got to be a bit creative and a little bit more minimalist. There is a ton of detail though. As always, I went absolutely probably too over the top with the landscaping. We'll get to that in just a few moments, but I ended up putting, I think, 4 or 5 waterfalls in this build, and I added this weird glass cube. It was an idea that I saw from Kate Emerald, however, I didn't do it the way she built it. I did it completely more simple and just not the way she did it, but I do want to say I got inspired by her latest tutorial on how to make that glass cube. You know what's crazy is that this is not a shell challenge, and I know you guys are used to me doing shell challenges, and I am hoping to do a lot more of them as well, but I just really kind of wanted to do this build. It kind of came at me in the middle of the night. That's kind of why we're sitting here doing this right now. A lot of this build, I feel like I used a lot of Snowy Escape and Eco Lifestyle together. You can, and a lot of Get Famous I feel like as well. I don't really remember where I used Get Famous, but I feel like I used a lot of it because it has kind of another modern take on moderncy. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, you guys. Of course, we're using the handy dandy tool mod to locate these steel beams underneath the house to make it give the illusion that it is lifting the house up on these said steel beams. And then I also used the brand new tool that we have, which is platforms, as the roofing, which I don't know if you guys have the same issue as I do. I don't know if it's a bug or not, but when I use a platform like on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th floor, the room underneath that like has no ceiling, so it like disappears. I don't know if that's just an issue on my end or if it's just something that you guys have been experiencing as well and we just have to wait for a hot fix. I hope one comes pretty soon because it kind of messed with my tour, unfortunately, but hopefully it still looks decent. Anyways, let's talk about this weird glass cube. I was actually going to just delete it altogether and remove it from the speed build video, but I'd spent so much time on it already, I was like, well, okay, I suppose I should go ahead and just show it off a little bit. My idea behind it was I wasn't specifically going like Japanese or even Asian with the build. However, I do respect all Asian cultures, obviously, tremendously. Japanese just being a personal favorite just because of I'm a super anime geek and they've came out with so many amazing things out of that country, so many entertaining, amazing things. I felt like I wanted a little bit of a Zen garden, and I thought maybe a glass cube would look really cool, a bit modern, and I've been wanting to use it forever, so I just went ahead and used it. So we just have a random glass cube garden area where you can go play some chess, and you can grow some flowers or fruits or veggies, whatever you want to grow in there. Of course, the space is limited, however, it's more so just for looks. Speaking of looks, this build is 100% usable, so do not fret. I always try to player test all of my builds to make sure that the sim won't have any issues using it. I will admit though, the pathway to the right, which you guys will see me create here in a moment, is not accessible. I have no idea why. I did not take the time to see why, because everything on this lot is accessible, so I just thought maybe, okay, whatever, that path's just gonna be for looks, I guess. But yes, everything works, even going into the cube and sitting down and playing a game of chess, you can do that. We add a hot springs as well, so I will say that this lot does have a bit of an Asian touch, a Japanese kind of touch to it, and it being along lines of probably my dream modern home, I would probably have the same thing, just because of the sense of it being like peaceful and like meditation wise. I think it's very important to consider these things for having a healthy level of mentality. So I took a lot of the rocks from, what's it called? Oh my gosh, my brain just went Island Living. I took the rocks from Island Living because I wanted black rocks to really contrast the colors of this lot and the color of the water, because there was no way I was going to be able to use the Sulani waterfalls. That is something I have a bone to pick with the Sims team. Why was there not a new waterfall in this expansion pack? It would have been the perfect time to introduce a new one, you know, just a nice straight waterfall. Like, I really could use a straight waterfall, because think of all the fantasy builds we could do with just waterfalling straight down. Like, that'd be so neat. But nope, we don't have one. I have to deal with these, which I'm not complaining, but I guess I am complaining. If you guys hear anything, it's my dog trying to get my attention. I sound like a horrible owner, but honestly, my dog is so spoiled that this is just our life. This is my life. He just always wants his mommy. Anyway, I used a lot of the Sulani rocks because I wanted to get that black look, because I thought, well, actually, it was more so because of my reference picture I was going off of. The real house, the real life house had black rocks and actually had snow like kind of on the tips of it, which made it look so good. So the white and the black looked really poppy, just like the yellow and the black looks poppy. So I wanted to kind of do that. I put a few of these brand new trees that we got from Snowy Escape because I thought the lot could do with some color, and I honestly would probably go to my way to put those kind of trees if I had all the money I wanted, you guys. I would definitely not have a mansion as my house if I had all the money I wanted. I just don't want to deal with that kind of upkeep, or like I wouldn't be able to go to bed at night knowing that I don't use half of the house that I pay for. So I would probably go along the lines of something like this. I made the house, it has one bedroom that has 2 twin beds in it, and I imagine my niece and nephew coming and visiting me. I wish, it'd be so cute. Them coming to visit me, so they had a place for them to stay. They would have to share the room, but you know, it's vacation. You're coming to hang out with Auntie Star, so you have to deal with that. And then I have a more of a grown-up guest bedroom right across from there, and then I have a bathroom in between, so that my brother or my sister or, you know, any of my other friends or family want to come visit, they have a place to stay. And then upstairs I did my master bedroom with, of course, my boyfriend. I would not forget him. The kind of cool thing that I did is that I put a bit of a loft where I would kind of have like a recording gaming area, and the living room is really small. It's not really a normal kind of laid out house, if you will, but I thought it turned out okay. I definitely, like I said, have not done modern in a really long time, so I felt like I could have done more because we have the platforms, and I did want to lift the kitchen up and put it on a platform, but by the time I got done and realized that, I had so much done to the build. I think while I'm building the kitchen is when I'm like, oh, I should have did a platform in here, right when I was done building the kitchen, I was like, I should have put a platform in here, but I didn't want to mess with it. It was done, so I'll just have to keep it in mind for my next build. I also put some doggy treats and whatnot because, as you all know, I have a pup that I love severely who is also severely spoiled, and I am planning to get a husky soon. I am super excited. I'm just waiting for the right time to do that. I absolutely love dogs. I don't know, they're like those best friends that will just listen to you. I seriously feel like my dog knows what I'm talking about sometimes. He definitely knows when I'm sad. He will come and comfort me, and it's the cutest thing ever. They're just such innocent, sweet little creatures, and I don't know, I just love them all. I know that modern isn't usually as cluttery as I'm kind of making the house look as it is, but I assumed since if I was to be the one that lived here, even though it was modern, I would still have it a little bit cluttered. So I definitely decided to add a little bit of that to the house. I also love the way these bathrooms turned out. I did use platforms in the bathroom to raise the showers up, which is actually not really ideal. Now I'm thinking about it, I probably should have raised them down, but I don't know about raising something down when they're on an elevated level floor. So I guess I'll have to try that next time, but I really wanted to stick with the black and white with pops of color, as you can see, and I did do a little bit of yellow throughout the house wherever I could and saw it fit. So yeah. A few things I did want to mention before the speed build does end, you guys. I want to remind you about my schedule change. I have decided to do Minecraft Mondays, which today is Monday and I just released my first Minecraft video and I have not looked at how it's done just yet. I decided to let the full day go by and then check it out. I'm not expecting much because all of my subscribers are pretty much heavily sim kind of related. Like, you know, I keep saying, you know, I'm so nervous, but I guess we'll see how it turns out. Either way, I'm going to keep going strong with it. And then of course, I'm going to keep bringing you guys some fantastic and probably rather large builds every Wednesdays. I will try and do some smaller builds too. I know I had someone really like my Paul Pancake shell, the one that I, what did I call it? The Grand Herbalist treehouse, and they could not put it out in their game because it was too intense or too large for their computer. So I definitely want to have that in mind as well, you guys. I will definitely try and make smaller builds to cater to those types of computers. However, you never need to worry about me ever using custom content or anything like that, so that anyone with these packs will always be able to download them. So once again, please do not worry. I will always have a Sims video out on Wednesdays, and of course I might have random uploads of Sims or whenever. And then I have my Twitch streams on Friday, and my first one is this Friday. I'm super nervous. Like, I'm sitting here like, why did I do this? Why did I tell everyone I was gonna start Twitch? I am so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I guess I'm nervous because I know I can't edit myself live, and sometimes I say some really dumb stuff, you guys. Like, it's like, whoa. Enough about me and my weirdness and my problems. I hope you guys enjoyed the speed build. I hope you enjoy the tour, and if you guys have any feedback for me, please remember, always leave it down below. Even if you think it's harsh, say it maybe as nice as you can, but let me know. And as always, I would not be here without you guys. If you guys liked my content, if you like hanging out with me, maybe hit the like button and the subscribe button if you feel entitled to. Other than that, I'm gonna leave it right here. I love you all. Bye.